Hey everybody, it is the Friday video again, and today I'm going to talk about one of my kids. Anybody who watches this channel knows how much I love my kids and how proud I am of both of them. But my son has taken a big leap and achieved a goal that he set out for like 6 months ago after he made up his mind. And today, it's day one of him becoming a U.S. Army soldier. And he's going to become a 91 Bravo wheeled vehicle mechanic, getting all their specialized training in that, which is a career path he's been interested in for a long time. So he has great aptitude for machines and mechanical stuff. So I have no doubt he's going to be great at it. And I'm just amazed by this human. He has endured so much to get to where he's at now. And, the amount of challenges, the number of challenges he has had to work through that could have crushed him, that he's been able to work through and rise above, even though they took him so low, is just remarkable. And I can't express how grateful I am for the strength of his hope deep inside, regardless of how shitty his circumstances have been sometimes. And I mean, they've been rough sometimes. I mean, there's a video back from, I think, January this year of mine about when he got robbed in San Francisco and everything of value was taken out of his van. It fucking was just brutal. And for anybody who's a van lifer can tell you, having your rig burgled and all your valuable equipment taken is a pretty crippling blow, and family pulled together. We got him re-geared up. He, rose from that, but it was a hit. And it was kind of in the wake of that he finally was like, okay, something's got to change. I'm going to make a big decision. I'm going to make a play for my future. And I know that was not a major part of his decision, but I think it was a tipping point where he started to look at how he was living and how was it going to really help him reach his ultimate goals. He wants to have property someday and build his own place. I could even see him owning his own business. Who knows? But he's a builder at heart. He wants to build something. He wants to build a life. I know he'd like to have a partner and a family someday. And he's finally come to a point where he's taken concrete steps, and he did all on his own, of his own will, of his own determination, which anybody who's raised a child, especially into their early 20s, especially a male, you can't rush them to figure out what they want to do. And I've been of the philosophy that even though it's very difficult to stand back and let them do what they're going to do, that's how they learn, that's how they grow. And believe me, that philosophy has really been tested on me with Talon. I've been many a time where I could have swooped in and overdone it on, saving or rectifying a situation. And I've always been there for him. I'll always be there for him, just as for my daughter. But I'm careful to not rescue them, but to approach it in a manner that they are taking charge. And they both do. And they've both grown immensely. And but in Talon's case, A's had some extra rough turns. And I am just amazed at his determination. And it's so encouraging to see the moves he's made in the last 6 months. It's been a real turning point for him. And, I just want to encourage parents of especially boys, men that are in their 20s. Man, they can be so challenging. Dude, you are. I love you to death. And I've been so proud of you all along the way. I really have. There's never been a point where if anybody had asked me, how I felt about you, they'd say anything less than, I'm proud of you and I love you. And he's shared with me his journey. We've shared our journeys, especially since he and I were, I finished raising him as a single dad for the last 3.5 years of his high school years. And that definitely, those were some rough times for both of us. And so we've got a unique bond that way, a unique history. And I think I know as much about his challenges and his journey as a parent can possibly know. And we know you never know everything. There's no way. My mom and dad, they don't know everything about what my 20s were like, what I did. I would never have that expectation. But I've seen his heart. I've seen the pain he's gone through and the challenges. And dude, I could not be more proud of you. And I think that the charge you've taken of your life with this new decision is going to serve you so well. And I just wanted to speak that out to the people that follow me and subscribe to me. Encourage you parents to just love them to pieces. Give them room to fail so they can learn. Still be there for them, That's a tough balance. It's a really tough balance. You'll never hear me say that I am some wonder parent. I'm not. I'm just me doing the best I can as I learn to do better. And I think that's the biggest thing I want to encourage you, because, things could have gone the other way for my son. Anybody who's raised a child in their 20s, you know that this period of them flying solo for the first time, it's an intense period. We've all been there. And we all know that there's a lot of times when we made a choice in our early 20s that could have completely ruined our lives. And we just got fucking lucky. I don't care who you are, unless you're an absolute saint. Which I'm not. Anyway, hang in there with them. Trust their instincts. Encourage them. And be a backup, but don't be their savior. You got to give them room to feel enough pain to grow and learn, and do the best you can do. But I just wanted to put it out there in my little world, in my audience, that I'm so very proud of him and honored to be his parent. Very honored to be Asia's parent too. Both my kids amaze and inspire me all the time. But this moment is much more about what Talon is setting out on right now. And I think he's going to thrive. I'm just so proud. That's this week's video. Want to talk about hanging in there with your sons. They're a different breed. They're so awesome. And you just got to hang in there with them and trust them. I've always trusted him. Ain't easy, but I've always trusted him. So, dude, you got this. I don't know when you'll ever see this, because he only gets to sit like half an hour of phone use per week through basic for the next 10 weeks. But hey, whatever it is, I love you, and I'm super proud. That's this week's. Love your babies no matter what. Be there for them. All right, I'm out.